Hello everyone, and welcome to the Southeastern Drag Racers Association 2018 reunion at Dothan, Alabama. You are watching a short promotional clip from the full-length 1 hour and 36-minute video produced by Jim Amos Bee On Video. Now this reunion is a celebration dedicated to the heritage of drag racing in the southeastern portion of our country. Now this part of our promotional clip shows some of the reunion activities that were held at the Clarion Inn. We'll begin with a quick look at the Hall of Fame banquet and then some of the cars entered in the reunion car show. Well, as you can see, it was a packed house for the banquet with 225 ticket holders filling the room. One of the banquet highlights is the introduction of the Southeast Drag Racing Association Hall of Fame inductees for 2018. This year, 11 inductees will enter the Hall of Fame. Each year, the Southeastern Drag Racers Association selects a person to receive the Rocky Rockman Good Sportsmanship Award, and this year's recipient was Bill Tripoli. This year's Stand By Your Man Award was presented to Dottie Todd. Dottie and her husband Buck were track operators during the early years of drag racing in the Southeast.
But I appreciate it.
They also have a Drag Car Hall of Fame, and this year 11 cars and 1 motorcycle were inducted. The keynote speaker for the evening was Dan Parker. Dan was a pro mod racer who was left blind after a racing accident. Dan had a very inspirational story about his determination to overcome his handicap.
And Patrick said, "I'm on board for life, no problem." I had no idea that 10 months later, in 2013, I'd be sitting on the Bonneville Salt Flats and became the first official blind man to ever race the Bonneville Salt Flats.
8 a.m. on Saturday morning, the show cars began filling in the open spots in the Clarion Hotel parking lot. Well, we're going to show you an overview of the terrific group of cars that came out to the reunion car show, and we're going to begin with this beautiful Chevrolet Camaro. Now it's time to head over to Cottonwood Dragway, where they were holding the 2018 Nostalgia Night Race Series race in conjunction with the Southeastern Drag Racers Association reunion and car show. Well, let's get started by checking out some of the race cars in the pit area. Jerry Merrill's 48 Anglia Perfect will run with the Southern Outlaw Gasser Group, which is restricted to 1967 and older cars and trucks. Now this is the 41 Willys Gasser of Troy Byers. Well, this 1950 Chevrolet Gasser is called Johnny Reb, and it's all decked out with the Confederate stars and bars on the inside. The next Gasser we take a look at is the Nasty Nash Rambler of Randy Goodwin. Now, no doubt Randy dares to be different with this little Rambler. Well, here's another Nash Rambler, and this one belongs to Charles Cook. Well, it looks like the Southern Outlaw Gasser Group is lining up for their next time run. But before we see them in action, let's check in with Jesse Holmes and learn some more about the Southern Outlaw Gassers. Now, what does it take to get in this field? What kind of cars are you limited, and what car can run in the Gasser Group?
Jim, we have to have a, let's look at this car right here. This Johnny Reb car is a prime example of what we like. This is a buddy that had an old body with an engine, put it together as reasonable as you can. It needs to be 1967 and back, and speed doesn't matter. Just run what you can afford and have fun. Come have fun while you can. With cars like this, it's just an ideal car for what we like to run. So everybody's invited, no pressure, just a lot of fun for the kids and the families. That's what we're here for.
Now let's take a look at some of the time trial action for the Gassers on the all-concrete 8th mile at Cottonwood. Robbie Karcher's Yellow Dog Chevelle takes on Randy Goodwin in the Nasty Nash. The quick ET of the day came from Matt Hutter's twin turbocharged Pro Mod Dodge. Matt stopped the clocks with about 4:35 while slipping and sliding down the track. Now keep in mind that we are only showing you some bits and pieces of the racing action, but you can see much more in our full-length video. Back in the pit area, we found an extra added attraction with a big rig and several cars out of the Phoenix Racing stable. NASCAR and ARCA team owner James Finch had 2 of his factory stock Mustangs at Cottonwood, and they were warming them up for some exhibition runs. The Mustangs are powered by a supercharged 5.2-liter Coyote V8 engine capable of producing 8-second runs at 150 plus mile per hour. This next group of cars are running in the Dixie Gear Jammer category, and that means these guys are slamming the 4 speeds in their classic 57s. James Akers is on the outside, and Heavy Watson will be on the inside. We also captured some of the nighttime runs. You know, there's always something exciting about seeing a drag car under the lights. And that's Rodney Potter on the inside with his Shade Tree Racing Gasser sedan, and Johnny Reb Anderson at the wheel of his 50 Chevrolet Gasser. Well, if you want to see more of our coverage of the reunion and the Nostalgia Night drags, give us a call, and we'll be glad to get a copy of the full-length video to you.